Hello. There are different probabilities that some of you will instantly shut down this video. Some will shut it later, and some will stick to the end and find it totally insane. But some of you will start to understand. No matter who you are, this is all for you. Before we begin, we need to remember a few things. First is Luffy. Since the beginning of One Piece, one single trait of Luffy has never changed. That is, he is courageous. He is not afraid to venture in unknown waters. And the other thing is, he believes that there is a treasure called One Piece, even if it is ridiculed as myth by many. And to add to that, he doesn't want to know what it is from anyone else. He yells at Usopp when Rayleigh is ready to spill it out and breaks the lock pole, directing towards Laugh Tail with his bare hands. He wants to have that adventure, believing in the idea of romance done. Second person we need to keep in mind is Oda-san himself. As far as we know, he is the only person using anything and everything that the world has to offer and use it to write down an epic story which has been going for 25 fucking years. He loves to use wordplay, foreshadow stuff and codes and allegories and so much more into making One Piece. Also, two sides of the same coin, a concept we have seen many times. But why go such lengths? A story, no matter how complex, could be told in a simple manner, but he uses such things. Now why would that be? It seems like the manga is a treasure map itself, hiding something in the plain sight. Interesting, isn't it? So let's begin. There are four kinds of people here on Earth, or four levels of viewers, so to speak. First, those who are watching One Piece and enjoying it. No foul, no harm done there. Second, those who are trying to figure it out. Good. But Oda-san is like a magician. He will show you something holding in one of his hands. You'll notice both, thinking you're figuring it out, and that is exactly what he wants. The trick is done using none of the hands. It's right there in your face. Third, those who have started to figure it out. It's going to be overwhelming, but be brave, just like Luffy. And fourth, those who have figured it out and now are on a journey. It is actually quite shocking that across the world with so many people on so many platforms are discussing and putting their ideas forward. Twitter, Reddit, and so many YouTubers. So many people are trying to figure it out, and none of them has mentioned what we are about to. They may have come across it, but could not have talked about it. Maybe because it is totally insane, and hence they seem to be stuck on level 2. But this is for all of you. After this, you yourself can figure out what which level you are, keeping in mind the things that we discussed earlier about Oda-san and Luffy. We wish you luck. But remember, no matter who you are or which level you are on, you matter. Everyone matters. We just hope you find out what all of this actually is. Now this is the first step of level 3, and that is all that we can offer for now. Here goes nothing. Where do the world novels, that is the celestial dragons, the Gorosei, and Angel, where do they live? The capital of the world government, Marijua. Where is it? On top of the red line, high up in the sky. The what? Marijua, high up in the sky. If you Google it, you can see the sky above and below. It's just so damn high. Still didn't get it? Marijua, high. Marijua gets you high. Marijua can get you to the skies. Now most of you will shut down this video because it is totally insane. It is what it is. But Yude-Ron, the first step into figuring it all out. Two sides of the same coin. We know how insanely ridiculous this all sounds, and those who have been high on MJ, they know that they notice things that they generally don't. In fact, they may have experienced more that has already been mentioned in the manga. There are many things. Tell us, what do people do when they're too high? They splash water on their faces, or they may even go under a shower to reduce some of that high. Quite similar to how water works on Devil's Road users. This is pretty funny. You'll figure it out. And once you start figuring it out, it will keep on getting funnier and funnier and funnier. You'll figure out all types of Haki. You'll figure out the voice of all things. You'll figure out the will of D. You'll figure out Im and Joy Boy. And eventually, you'll figure out One Piece. It's right there in your face. It is more like it wants you to discover it. And once you've started figuring it all out, you will do exactly what Roger did. You laughed. And so will you. And at the end, we'll be waiting for you.